know that you're doing an awful lot with the National Association of Pastoral Musicians on the national level with technology and social media. What kinds of things can we be seeing in the future from those kinds of perspectives?
That's a really good question. One of the things that, of course, you might be familiar with already that we've been doing technologically is live streaming. We did this at the NPM convention it was actually spearheaded by Matt and Zach, two of the guys who created the Open Your Hymnal podcast. So not only did they live stream main events, but we got to live stream some of the showcases. We live streamed an event with Jeannie Cotter and Tony Alonso. We even were able to live stream the Eucharist. And that was a little controversial because some people didn't think that the Eucharist should be live streamed, but I liked, from a personal perspective, that people could do one of the things that I love the most about the NPM convention, and that is the convention Eucharist. If you've ever been to a convention, you know how amazing it is to celebrate the liturgy of the Eucharist with 2,000 people who sing. I mean, we really sing when we have that. So the live streaming is one of the technological advances that NPM has really invested in. And Open Your Hymnal is a podcast that Matt and Zach are doing, and if you haven't checked it out, you need to check it out. But from my perspective, I have been helping with technology on a larger level with NPM National in that I have been overtaking their social media. And what that really started as is, one, creating an Instagram page and a Twitter following, which is very basic. But then we started to look at a bigger picture and think, when I think NPM, what do I think? Why am I a member of NPM? And one of the things that constantly came to me from feedback is community. I loved the community feeling of either my local chapter or being at a national convention. And so I wanted to kind of make the world seem a little bit smaller on the NPM Facebook like page. So we created something called the Share Your Sanctuary series on social media for NPM. It's really just an opportunity for people all across not only the country, but the world, to send pictures of their church sanctuaries, and we can not only see each other's, but support each other and say, wow, that's really beautiful. And also, I've had comments of people visiting those churches when they're in the area. So that's another way that we've been trying to make the world feel a little bit smaller. As we go forward with NPM National, we have been working right now on the end of the year One NPM Annual Fund. This has taken a larger shape than it has in previous years. Your giving is much more recognized, and this is not a shameless plug from National. They don't know I'm doing this. But the annual fund is really rethought of this year as recognizing you for giving anything on a national level to NPM. So if you have any interest in that, please check out the national website. But we've been working on creating a consistent voice to, again, have that sense of community by saying, I am a part of this. I am one NPM. The annual fund this year is meant to focus more than anything on you, the NPM member, so we can fund bigger things like more technology initiatives, like larger opportunities on conventions, so that we can continue to expand and give more to you, the NPM member. That's one of the main things that we're doing. And then lastly, if you haven't checked out as an NPM member your benefits from the new website, npm.org, you have a lot of tools at your fingertips that you did not have before. I want to highlight one because it ties in quite nicely with our discussion today. Actually, our rehearsal tracks. We have been working on making choir rehearsal tracks for songs that you can give to your choir right away. I actually just got an email from Zach, who just finished the rehearsal tracks for Handel's Messiah. I'm pretty sure it's at least the Hallelujah chorus, if not the whole thing. So these are things that you can use for your choir. There are liturgy, of course you have the liturgy planner that was there before, but you now also have new webinars and new educational opportunities. For example, basic skills on a new instrument are one of the things that we are working on. From someone who cannot play guitar to save her life, it would be nice to have a very basic tutorial that I can do from the comfort of my own home so no one sees me as I try this tutorial. But anyway, so, you know, there will be a lot more materials coming on NPM's member portal. So again, if you want to access that, there actually will be a live video very soon on social media, if it's not already there yet, on NPM National's like page, on how to access your own membership, because now that is a huge perk of your membership cost. So there are a lot of wonderful things that are happening as we go forward as a national organization. And I know for a fact that Pittsburgh is a very large part of that. I am blessed to continue to help at the national level, but there are people in our chapter who are such a big part of what we do. And the fact that you're even watching this webinar is so, so critical, because we as a Pittsburgh chapter are an incredibly strong chapter, and I'm very proud to be a part of it.